Pelumi, the first black female driving from London to Lagos with a car she calls Lumi.
How has the trip been so far? Tell me everything.
Incredible. I think it's one of my biggest life adventure. Like just deciding to do something daring and going for it is just another level.
Maki's label is making me Pelumi's outfit and then Akosa Shelly's outfit. Look, it's so beautiful. I can't wait. Look at this. So we are going for like a combined slits. So it has like a kente fabric replica. And yeah, this is one. Let's see the second outfit. If anybody wants to sew something like this, how much would it cost them?
Okay, well, we sew combined slits for 500 for this.
Okay.
Yes.
And then the skirts. You guys will soon see me in it. Hey. So guys, say hi to Pelumi. Pelumi has been driving from London and she's now in Accra.
We'll start
Exactly. Where's the final destination?
Lagos, Nigeria.
So we're about to do. So hi guys, we are back again. Chaley, I hope you are doing amazing. Pelumi has been driving from London and the final destination is to Lagos. She's going to Lagos. She's doing a drive from London to Lagos. And once she's in Ghana, she decided to meet all content creators to do some sort of like a drink up, like a meet up with everyone. So we're all invited on Instagram. Today is Sunday, Easter Sunday, and yeah, if you're watching this video, it happened on Easter Sunday. So today we're going to do like a talk here at the Dawa Dawa restaurant. I will take you around to see how it looks like. From here it's so beautiful. That's how it looks like from here. And everyone, tatas, tatas, tatas. Akosa Shelly, say hi. Kofi, say hi.
Hello guys.
Femba, say hi. Tata, say hi. So it's going to be like a content creation meetup here. It's going to be lovely. And this is the car that she brought from London. And as you can see, this small car has done amazing.
Executive Chef Dawa, creative lead also. We're happy to have Pelumi in the house today. But my sole duty today is to introduce our host for the night, who'll be having a driving conversations with Pelumi.
As an adventurer myself, I feel like the first question to set the pace. Pelumi, could you just talk us through your life? And I say this to say, I just want to know how you were raised, what was around you to give you this level of bravery and adventure. Like, where is this thing coming from? So just a bit of background about your life in general before we segue into travel.
Okay, before I start speaking, I have to thank every single one of you. So I think there was definitely a level of curiosity from growing up. Both my parents were working class people, so I grew up with like, help and my grandma and stuff like that. So I think there was a lot of freedom in terms of kind of like, not necessarily having like a strict schedule per se.
She's been to 80 countries. Can you tell us a little about that? How you manage school, work, and traveling? How you got around that? If there are any tips in there that your fellow travelers can pick up as well?
Absolutely. So I, was born in Lagos, Nigeria. 11 years old, I relocated to the UK. Going into primary school, I was a different person. I was darker, I had an accent, so I got bullied, really. And I found my safety in the library. And what I gravitated towards was literally like travel books. So except from Russia and Belarus, but every other place. So I started doing like these little trips here and there. So that's, I'll say, the first thing. Start small, start visiting a neighboring country, start visiting, close by places. Go solo. Sometimes you don't have the, people around that are available. If that has stopped me, I wouldn't be where I am right now. Like this trip, I pitched it to a few people. They're like, "Oh, I ain't taking work. I take time off for 3 months. You're crazy." Yeah. So definitely just having that self-confidence, but it comes with practice.
What is the origin story of this trip? What triggered it? How long did it take for you to plan it and get here?
So sometime 2022, I did a drive. I did a few African country, but especially Namibia. Everyone's like, you know, if you don't have a car, don't bother visiting Namibia. Basically, like, you know, it's good to just have that. Yeah, like you just have that self-sufficiency. It's better you have a car because it's such a vast place.
Yeah.
So I rented a 4x4, small Suzuki Jimmy kind of thing, and I did about 2 weeks just going around Namibia by myself. I was wild camping. So again, I fell in love with that experience. It was amazing. I was like, I gotta do something like this again. So I think that's where it was planted. Then I saw Mr. Chaley, another Nigerian man that's done London to Lagos by bike in 2022. And I was very curious. I was like, has any woman done this before? And then by usual, I started like Googling, getting in there. I'm like, I don't see nobody. And number two, even within the overland travel, there just seems to be no one that looked like me, you know. And I know we do this thing, but it's just not documented well enough or something like that. So I'm just like, you know what? I want to do it. I want to connect these 2 places I consider home, the UK, London, and Lagos, Nigeria. This trip took more about a year plus to plan, so it wasn't a, oh my god, I'm spontaneous. I am spontaneous, but not that spontaneous. So it took a lot of planning, and planning really it meant talking to people that have done similar things. So they might have just, you know, I was just looking for people that just crossed from Spain into Morocco, like, you know, Europe to Africa, just Googling keywords like that. But I had to go into almost the dark web, not in like in a weird way, but like it wasn't like conventional news that was like on social media and stuff. It was me going to people's blogs and then emailing them that, oh, do you mind spending 30-40 minutes on a Zoom call so I can ask you like certain specific questions. Like I had about 4 or 5 people I had to do that with.
So you mentioned your car, Lumi. I just want to
She's the godmother.
Why Lumi? Is it your existing car and you felt like you could do this with her?
Yes.
Because I know that I saw a lot of people wondering, can this car do it? I think the average person will not try and cross multiple countries with Lumi. So why Lumi?
Lumi is special. I've had it for 5 years. You know, there's just this bond. I know, you know, that's the car I drove while I was in the UK. So it's just not a random car I bought for this trip. The second thing was finances. This trip was going to cost a whole lot of money, and fucking up another 10 grand, 15,000 pounds for a 4x4 just didn't make sense. So it was a case of I have this item or this car already. It's a choice of, do I just not do this, because there's also, you know, other live goals, and there was this like window opportunity, because obviously I was trying to avoid the rainy season. So if I miss this window, I have to wait for another year. God knows, you know, there's never a right time. The time was now, and I just had to either do it or not do it.
How much has the trip changed from what you had on paper and what is happening?
Hey, there was a whole car accident. That was no plan. So we planned, but God, you know, it's like, okay, good for you. This is what she was gonna happen. Not crazily wildly different. You know, there's still the general structure of I went through this country. I wanted to go to Mali and Burkina Faso, for example, but the change of ECOWAS rule and status and just the time I had, it was kind of either rush through these countries or spend more time sticking to the West Coast. There was kind of finances that I did not watch. So I closed the English channel into France, did some landmark like Paris, the Eiffel Tower, all of that good stuff. Then made my way into Spain. Then from Spain, you know, another ferry crossing into Morocco. Then from Morocco, West Sahara, you know, debatable, you know, Sahara Desert. And then coming to Mauritania. From Mauritania, went into Senegal. From Senegal to the Gambia. Gambia back into Senegal. You know, the Gambia is inside Senegal. Then cross into Guinea-Bissau. Then Guinea-Bissau crossed into Guinea. From Guinea, went into Guinea. From Guinea to Liberia. Liberia was dramatic, so it's just like I have trauma in my brain right now. So from there, it was Sierra Leone first, then Liberia, then from Liberia to Abidjan, from Abidjan to Ghana, to Ivory Coast, then to Ghana. So that was it.
A night in the desert where there was barely anybody.
You know, the visual of the desert that I had was not what was there. There were good tiled roads. It was like one of the best roads I've driven through, which was just blew my mind. Like it was so wild, because this was the place I thought, oh, I need a 4x4, I need a sand dune. No, it's express road. It was hard. It was like, you know, so if you want to sleep for the night, you just, you know, divert into a community. Yes, when you're driving, literally sand and sand, you know, but because you're right by the edge, sometimes you see the ocean. But really, there wasn't much. So it's not like you're seeing shops and this thing. Very dotted petrol stations, very, you know, but it was okay. It was probably 96 hours, about 3 days drive through West Sahara, or you know, the Sahara Desert.
She actually wrote and illustrated everything that happened. Say hi.
Wow, she's very talented.
Yeah. Guys. We have not had one.
Break time is over.
So we are currently on the break. Everyone is like creative content. Say hi to Fimba. So yeah, that's the atmosphere here.
Next, you know, I am very much horse blind. Like in terms of like I'm very horse blind. I'm very focused on one goal. You know, this goal is going to be achieved and everything. I've been traveling. I think that's the thing about me. People join this adventure when I started this London to Lagos trip, but before then I've traveled to more than 70 countries. So it's like I have been doing this for quite a while. So there will be more travels. That's for certain. I might need 2 weeks in the Maldives to like, you know, recover. You know, but there will be more adventure, and it's never been about travel. It's like I said, inspire the next generation. That's why the journey is ending University of Lagos.
It's very important. That's why I didn't die in the Sahara Desert. This is the cook I never used, so guys, let's just ignore it. It wasn't there.
So Pelumi is just showing us how she slept in her car, her daily lifestyle in terms of bathing and all that. It's really inspiring for people to do things like this. I can't wait to do something like this across Africa one day. So hearing her experiences, guys, let me know in the comment section if you've learned something today. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed watching this episode from Pelumi and her baby called Lumi. Let me know in the comment section. Until next time, I want to say thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for the support. I love you all. Bye. Mwah.